Once you have shifted your identity to being a spiritual person, as opposed to your limited personal self, then you're going to find that it's much easier to operate in your relationships. And this little reading is going to give you 3 important things that you can know and then do in your relationships that are going to enhance them. Now remember, this all is contingent on the idea that you have already shifted your identity, and that you've had that identity shift from your personal self to your spirit, your consciousness, your awareness as your identity. You want to know that your observer mind, your conscious presence is who you really are, and that we use our physical body and our physical world to bring new things or to bring actions or emotional exchanges into the world. Now, if you haven't shifted your identity yet, there are several videos of mine. One's called Shift Your Identity with Identity Repositioning. Another is Spiritual Awakening, 3 Simple Steps. Watch these videos slowly and mindfully all the way through so that you can grasp what it means to shift your identity from your limited self to your conscious spiritual awareness. Now, let's go ahead and get into this reading though. Just because you haven't done that yet doesn't mean you can't watch this and then come back to it after getting a little more settled into your spiritual self. So this reading is going to give us 3 important things that we can do to enhance our relationships today. Let's look at the first card here. What is it going to be? The first thing we can do to enhance our relationships is, turning in. Turning in. What are we talking about? We're talking about, first of all, turning within to our conscious observer space. That's what she's doing here. She's getting quiet. She's getting calm. She's letting the voices of everyone else around her go for a moment. This looks like taking a time out where you just get with yourself and you go within and you ask yourself, what is it that's important to me right now? What is it that I'm learning right now? What's going on right now up in here that is for me only? And maybe write some of those thoughts down, ponder some of those thoughts, see what some of those thoughts look like in your conscious, quiet, meditative place. By turning in, you're going to be able to get clarity and confidence and a renewing energy so that you can then go into your relationships and be able to answer the voices of the people around you that are asking you questions, that are coming at you emotionally, that are wanting something from you, or that are just really wanting to share some time with you. It's all about you turning in and becoming balanced. In that 4th dimension of existence, that's what the number 4 is. The 4th dimension is not our physical body, not our mental body, not our emotional body. The 4th dimension is our spiritual consciousness, our observer space, the awareness body. So the first thing you can do to enhance your relationships is regularly be turning inward and reminding yourself who you really are as that spiritual being having a human experience. One way you can remind yourself of that is talking about it with other people who are spiritually minded. Watching videos like any video on my channel is going to help enhance your feeling that you're getting spiritual fellowship and spiritual camaraderie and spiritual experiences. That's going to keep it alive for you. You can find it all over the world. Look at things that people are talking about and see who's talking about spiritual stuff. Now, the second thing that you can do to enhance your relationships today are, look at this. Bridge the gap. Bridge the gap between the 2 people. Now look, each person is a pillar of difference. Each person has their own set of circumstances, beliefs, things they've been through in their life. It's huge, a huge building, a huge corporation called you and them. We want to know that we're not going to be them, just like red and green are not going to be each other, nor would we want to. Instead of trying to make the red a little greener or make the green a little redder, we're not going to seek to try to change people. Instead, we're going to be this white light. We're going to be the white light, which is, again, that spiritual consciousness, that spiritual observer. We're going to be the white light that bridges the 2. And this means we are going to rise above the clouds of differences between us, and we are going to start to see the similarities that are right here at the top or the edge of our life. And you can do that just by staying present in the moment as that white light observer being able to listen intently to what the other person's saying, and then ask them open-ended questions. Ask them how they feel about things. Ask them for examples of what they're talking about. By doing that, you're going to help them bring out of them, these two little birds, help them communicate up and out of them their very highest best. And you're going to feel and see all of that in the moment. And that's going to enhance your relationship because, look, you're meeting them right on the edge of life, not on past things that you guys shared, not on the past where things maybe didn't go as well as you preferred. None of that. You're going to be right up here on the edge of your present reality. And that's going to turn both of you into the little birds of flight, who are free to fly anywhere they want to go. Know this. Everybody is free to go wherever they want. But look, they're going together. They're going together because they are rising above, trying to fix each other or trying to make each other be a certain way. And that's going to be easy to do when you simply ask those open-ended questions and you just listen and watch and hear in awe and wonder of a child from that observation white space of you. Okay, so let's go on to the third card and find out what else we can do today to enhance our relationships. We're going to listen intently. We're going to ask open-ended questions, and others are going to reveal information that we never really heard before. We're going to see things in a new way because we're going to be hearing it in the present, and it's going to be magical, beautiful, and admirable. We're going to see such a glimmering bunch of light of experiences coming out of them, and you'll watch this. The things they're talking about are going to seem to be interestingly connected to who you are currently in your own life. And that's going to make your relationships really sparkle and take on a new flavor. Now, what else can you do to enhance your relationships today? The source. Yes, you and whoever else can really get down to that common ground of knowing you are all God, having 7 billion experiences. One power, one source that is radiating out through eternity and expressing creative things in the world through you, through them, through everyone. And when you know this up here, then you're going to look at these people in a new way, in a way that they're really a part of you that we just don't know yet, and that is out there in the world working to bring new beautiful things in for all of us. So it's about appreciating our unity as one power, one light, one awareness, one consciousness that is placed inside of 7 billion different people. When you look at people in that way, you're easily going to be able to not push and pull them around. You're going to be able to appreciate the variety that they are expressing. You're going to feel free and whole on your own because you're going to know that you're just God inside of a little person called you. And you're playing your role in the world and expressing your unique ideas that are valuable. It's going to make you feel wonderful. It's going to make you feel attractive. It's going to make you feel vibrant and bright. And it's going to make you say and do the right things at the right time with everyone around you. It's going to give you the power to do all of that. Oh yeah, those are your 3 things that you can do today to enhance your relationships. Wait. Bonus card. Oh, I'm glad you're watching all the way through. Stay tuned because I'm pulling one more card out of here that we are going to use as a bonus tip right here, right now, to help in our relationships with others because we are people who really give a crap about bringing the best we can into the world. Oh, the aloneness card. And what is this little bonus card? Just know this, that the real relationship we are all in is between ourself and that light, between the source and our little old self. Mine's called Brian. And you want to just make sure while you're in your relationships with other people that you're also in a relationship with yourself. That means create space and time for you as that conscious observer, that awareness, that spiritual presence. Create space and time for you, for your little self. Mine's called Brian. For your little self to go forward on all of the beautiful things that you are inspired to be doing in the world. Find that balance so that you treat yourself like you're someone else too, and that you love yourself just like you were another. That's your video for today. Leave me some comments below as to what stood out as important to you. Leave me some questions if there's topics or things on your mind that you'd like to see me do a video related to a card pull on. And we will continue to be spiritual friends here on this strange planet that it's constantly changing based on our words, our actions, our emotions, and our spiritual ideas. Take care, friend.